That's it. We finished the Puritans and we finished Jamestown. We've looked at the very foundation of British settlement in North America, the two sides of the coin. You're able to be historians and look at sources and to come up with ways of understanding the interesting and bizarre events of the Salem witch trials. But you've also looked at how worldviews and how clashes of ideas can write history in very different ways and try to develop what is true based on two different ideas and values of the way they see it and how we deal with that as historians. Now, both cases, looking at sources and understanding clashes of values and how that creates stories, is very much part of the world around us today, isn't it? So even though I'm teaching you history, these are skills in the world around us. When you put on the news and you see views and ideas that you're like, how do they have an event like this, and completely different ways of interpreting it, completely different ideas of what needs to be done, or completely different views of what happened and what's horrible things comes out of this, or think of all the clashes. And that's very much the same thing that's happening with John Smith and Powhatan. Different clashes of ideas, looking at an event, something different. Different worldviews, different values, creating a clash of events. The same way is looking at sources and being critical as a historian. Being critical as a person when you see certain sources and saying, what is this really telling? The event says this, the narrative says this, but if you look at the sources, look at really what's going on, maybe those stories are different. And as you walk away from this class at the end of the semester, I hope you take with you that skill, both those skills, regardless if you're a historian or not, just to be a critical, active member of society. And when you're posting things on Facebook, when you're posting things on social media, or if you see things in social media, think about those things and how much that is very similar to life in colonial England. Crazy, isn't it? Anyway, good job finishing out this week. If you have any questions, do let me know. I love hearing from you all. And just continue to collaborate with each other, continue to work as well as you can together. You're not isolated in an online class. If you feel that way, throw me an email. Let's have a video chat and just see how you're doing, okay? Love to hear from you as always. But let's move into week number 5. Rock it. Well done.